So Andrew Tate got arrested for human sex trafficking, when in reality, that's been debunked many times actually. So it was reported like, and this is why a lot of women apparently hate him because they think like he's like a rapist and whatever, or he basically is forcing women to have sex with him, whatever. When apparently that's when it's been debunked before that it's been false and it's not true. Currently he's in Romania, or was I don't know. He's in Romania, and he got arrested for now being accused of trafficking, when that's apparently a bunch of again that's BS. The reason why that's BS because that's been debunked before that. It was completely false. It was just the type of shit to get people to try to take Andrew Tate down, try to say that Andrew Tate's a bad man. You gotta take him away from because. So, word on the street, basically one of the top known men in the world is Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate, a lot of people know him, especially because of TikTok. TikTok is the big thing now in the world. And the reason why he's known because he's very outrageous. Basically, people know him because of his persona, basically because of his large life persona that he's saying these crazy things. That's basically what it is. But in the end of the day, what's going on? Why there's a lot of people who hate him, and let's be honest here. The people who hate him are these people who are these brain dead liberals, the people who are these feminists, these social justice warriors, because he has spoken truth, nothing but truth. I used to believe wow, this because people said that this guy was incel, whatever. In reality, he's not an incel. The guy can get multiple chicks. He's bald, but he's incel, but he's whatever. But the guy, even though he's bald, he's still getting chicks or whatever because he has money, whatever. So he's basically not really an incel, whatever. But because he's actually getting chicks. And he says the shit he does. That's why people think he's a misogynist. He hates women. How dare he say shit about drag? So basically, what really got me to turn around and actually think this guy is this guy actually speaks the truth. For example, he speaks the truth about how drag people should not be in, if you're drag, why the fuck are you having these people who are in drag being in schools for these public school students? Why? Why is that a thing? Why are you having that shit happen? Why are you having drag queens in schools? I don't know what to tell you. Why? You're also mentioning how the world just heading for it's basically catered to more a feminist society. How we care to women more and all this shit. He basically talking also a problem with men now. He talks about how there's a problem with modern men now. How modern men are basically, but not just simpy. It's just basically, they're not men anymore. They're all doing gay shit. They're all fucking metrosexual dudes who don't have a backbone or not acting like a man. Obviously, sure, what makes a man, right? I do think there's a good way to go ahead of it, but it's obvious that's his character. There's this guy who is a boxer who's also a YouTuber. He's a soft speaking type guy voice, but he comes out in more a professional type of way. But it's he's a good too. He speaks the truth. They him and Andrew Tate. Apparently, they have a beef, but I respect both men. But we're talking about Andrew Tate because we're having now he's the word of the street of what's going on. It was a lot of people hate him because he's outrageous. He said hurtful things. That's basically what it is. You have to understand people don't like the truth. The reality is a lot of people don't like him because he speaks the truth. That's what it is. They hate him because he speaks the truth. He says all this. He has a character. He has a persona that basically why he acts the way he does. But in reality, he presents his arguments in an entertaining, argumentative way. He present them in a he present it as a character. Okay, he basically been saying the same shit I would say after all this time on YouTube, even with my fellow YWC people. But it's he was able to hit big. Good for him though. God bless him. He's able to speak the truth. He's trying to uplift men. He's trying to help men out, uplift men, speaking the truth, men, and speaking the truth about what the problem of modern women. Well, apparently he's a bad guy. He's a bad guy because he's misogynistic and shit like that. How dare you say this about women and blah blah blah. Even though sometimes he's joking, But in reality, like, for guys, he's like speaking the truth. Like, the problems of modern day feminism, modern day women, it's a problem. Okay. But yeah, it's like, why? Like, I don't know. It's like, again, y'all just falling trapped and just not listening with a right proper mindset. But yeah, he got arrested. Andrew Tate got arrested for human trafficking, which, by the way, is a bunch of BS. Okay, that's a bunch of BS. They arrested him literally to say but in reality he has debunked it many times, and it's been debunked before when, like, apparently there was even officers, like, even to investigate this issue, but it's been debunked before. This is just, but even he said this. He said that this was gonna happen. Apparently, he said this was gonna happen. They're gonna find him. They're gonna arrest him. Shit like that. So they arrested him and his brother. You wanna know why they really arrested him? They really arrested him because he's in the way of speaking the truth. You know how Trump was like, he said, like, they're not after me, they're after you, and I'm just in the way? That's basically the same shit with Andrew Tate. They're not just after him, they're after us, because they're trying to fucking blind this world. They're trying to make a society weak so we listen to this fucking government shit. That's why. Fuck, Andrew Tate's anti-government, okay? He's like, because again, like, what you expect with the fucking government now? The government doesn't protect us. They're all about themselves. He's fucking trying to help us men, tries to help even women. He's trying to help the fucking society fucking to think, to wake up, okay? Freaking be men again, be women again, be fucking, like, great people, okay? And he does present it in a harsher way, but he says what needs to be said, okay? But we have to arrest him because he's a very offensive. You must. Again, they're arresting him because his voice is getting out, because it's actually making people think. It's actually making people actually understand. That is why they're after him, and they're after us. They want us to be silenced. They don't want someone who actually speaks out for people. They want that guy to be arrested. That is why. That is fucking why. They're not in it for us. They're in it for themselves, for this to be against us. While Andrew Tate actually represents the truth. He speaks the truth. I know I keep saying he speaks the truth. That's what he is. He speaks the truth. That's why. That's why all these people have gotten assassinated. Don't give me this bullshit that some soul person killed themselves and whatever. When they're like under freaking like government watch. No, they kill their asses. What does that tell you? When they start to say shit, they get killed. So if you see, unfortunately, if Andrew Tate dies, that's what's gonna happen. Because he speaks the truth, and guess what? Andrew Tate doesn't kill himself. He does not. So Andrew Tate got arrested because of this bullshit. This is a bunch of bull crap, okay? Okay? This is just a way to fucking take him down. That's why. And just to silence us, silence someone who speaks the truth, who speaks out for us, and then he's gonna fucking silence all of us. They're gonna silence all of us, basically. That's what they are. They're just trying to like hide what, trying to make sure like his words, what he's saying, get out more. That's why. That like, oh, but he's an influencer. He's influencing men to be evil and misogynist. No, that's bullshit. He's making people actually think and learn. Not some bullshit that he's no, he's not anti-female. No, not at all. That's bullshit. He's just anti like what modern society bullshit. He's trying to help fucking make this world actually fucking us think and actually go back to what we were. Like what makes a real man? What makes a real woman? And if you think that this shit is true about him getting arrested for human trafficking, no, they're trying to arrest him because they're trying to fucking stop him and shit like that. That's why. Till next time. Peace. Yeah, bye.